Venice has new government buttons that allow you to get reform progress growth at an insane rate, and that gave me an idea for a run. We're going to try to stack reform progress growth to the max and then use the reform button as often as possible and see how fast we can finish our reforms. From there, we're going to form into a theocracy, which gives you crazy province wars for cost. We're going to form Italy for the CCR, and then we're going to go to Mexico and get the Aztec culture for the blood mechanic because it gives more CCR. So in a nutshell, this should be a province wars for cost and CCR build. If you guys are enjoying the content, please consider subscribing. Less than 100 subs from 20K. With that said, let's get into it. I'm going to be trying something a little different with our estates today. We're not going to do any mana privileges, which might be a bad choice, but we got to fill it out. Although I do want to try that cheese where we just waste our manpower. Let me do some of the diet. Manpower level at least 75%. Oh, I didn't use enough of the manpower, did I? What if I use a bit more of it and then don't tell them? Just grab indebted the burgers and waste more manpower and then see if it, maybe it changes. No, they don't feel bad for me. It's fine. We'll get 75% manpower. No worries. I'm going to try to get this mission done early. I got to give 5 privileges to the nobility. So here are my states. I'm not going to seize land yet. I'm going to wait for this to complete. But we got to get 75% manpower. I'm trying to get that mission done first. Let's grab advisors, though. Half off admin. Diplo rep is fine here. I'll just grab this discipline guy. I'm going to improve relations with the Mamluks so I can get the free 20k ducats from canceling the canal. I'm also going to fabricate with Aragon. I'll go ahead and attack Byzantium straight away. So what we need to do is boost the traders for the ships. Go ahead and grab those. And then we'll boost the guilds for the troops. And then we can go ahead and select our decision for a general. And that should be everything we need for the mission there. We're going to build a flagship. Light ship with trade power for ship and fleet, blockade, and move speed. We're doing this because we need to for the 20k ducats mission. We also need to build more light ships to protect trade. I'm going to remove my forts because I'm greedy. We'll actually leave the fort here just to protect our capital. But other than that, we'll get rid of the rest of the forts. I'm going to send my troops towards Constantinople day 1. I'll go ahead and grab rivals. Byzantium should be good. And then Milan is fine. And how about the Ottomans? That works for me. I'm going to ally Castile to help me against Aragon potentially. And then I'm thinking I'll ally Austria. I'm guaranteeing the Knights, which I don't need to do. So I'm going to revoke guarantee on the Knights. I'm going to revoke on Albania too. I don't really care. I'm not protecting Albania. I'm just going to exploit dev just a little bit so I can get 75%. I don't really want to do this. I just need to complete my mission. Not really sure what 75% is though. There it is. Perfect. I need to get to 60 before I can seize land as well. So we're going to have to do this first war and then seize land. Let's go ahead and declare war on Byzantium. Didn't assign a leader here, but that's okay. A little bit of a mistake. Nothing major though. I do want to scornfully insult the Ottomans and grab my button here. I want to spam this button as much as possible for the reform. This happened a little earlier than I would have liked it to, but I will fabricate claims on Naples manually, which is fine. I'm going to grab the rest of my troops and send them over. Put the leader there this time. I'm going to grab clerical education. I want to make sure these guys have a lot of influence so I get more value out of that. I need to give them all the influence possible. Whatever doesn't lose me crown land, that is. Although I don't want religious culture because tolerance is stupid. So we give them 85%. That'll make the reform progress growth here 8.5. We get a bit better with more loyalty as well. So we'll go ahead and end this war. I'm going to give Constantinople to Nexus and just take money. I'm not really interested in taking any land for myself. I just want to stop the Ottomans from getting strong. We're keeping it simple. We'll go ahead and just fabricate a claim on Naples here. It's currently allied to Ragusa and Ferrara, so nothing to be concerned with. I'm going to group of my ships, though. I'm going to go ahead and seize land. We need to seize land on cooldown. Go ahead and ally to the Mamluks now. I'll be getting my free 20k ducats soon. I need to send my ships over to protect trade. Let's go ahead and do that. Have them protect trade down in Alexandria. And we probably need to grab a couple loans. Let's just grab a handful of loans. Then we can complete that mission. Grab that there. Let's go these 2 provinces here, and then we'll get a mission. Just a moment. Here's a mission here. We'll take one more loan just in case. If you have a bit of inflation, sometimes you need extra money or this will glitch out. So there we go. That started building. We'll cancel it with the money, and then we'll go ahead and repay the loans. So we have a nice 19k to work with. I'll grab this local organization. Gives me a little dev, but it also helps with dev cost. And I'm still going to encourage dev. I need to dev up my capital a bit. I got this event here, and this is for giving access Constantinople. That's pretty fast to trigger. This is usually a mean time to happen of 10 years. So we'll take that. Got a mission here done for growing by 2 states. I'm going to prepare to go to war with Naples. I'm going to get close to Ragusa so I can take him out of the war fast. He has no fort, so I can simply barrage assault him really fast. Go ahead and declare war with Naples. We're just going to bully Ragusa very fast. Then we can focus on the other people in the war. So just send the quick barrage assault. That's taken care of. We'll see if we can get mill access. I guess we can't. That's fine. We'll just have to use our ships. I'm going to try to improve relations with some close by neighbors in Italy. Because I'm going to piss people off for sure by taking provinces that are rightful Venetian land. I'm going to take a look at who's going to be upset with me and improve relations with them, if possible. I want to stop the coalition from forming. I got this mission done here for having my nobility be happy finally. I'm going to grab these for council authority anytime they're up. I accidentally found Naples' army, but that's fine. I don't even mind. I'm going to go ahead and peace out his allies in the war. We're just be getting orbs, trade power, money from each of them. And then I'm trying to improve relations with people that might be upset for me taking the land that I need in this war. I'm just going to buy indulgences so the Pope won't be mad. For my tier 2, we're going to be picking the Yulia Republican tradition. It's getting important to have very good Yulia Republican tradition because that is directly our reform progress growth. So I'm going to end the war here. I'm just going to take these 2 states. I'm hoping to concentrate a bit of dev for one of my missions. I'll take a little bit of money too. We'll just go ahead and concentrate dev out of each of these states. 2 dev there and 4 there. I believe we need just 1 more dev for our mission. So there we go. Or no, I guess not. 2 more dev. All right, that works. So we're going to get this mission here that gives us negative 25% local grade project cost for 20 years. I'm just going to be hanging out for a bit. I'd like to find an improved relations advisor so that I could get people to be a little more happy with me. I'm going to slowly chip away at Italy, but I mean very slowly. Will I lose 19k ducats first or get the advisor? Only time can tell. I think it might be the 19k ducats. Finally. It looks like my money didn't change, but I'm sure that was a lot of money. Go ahead and core up this land. I'm going to lower autonomy where possible. I need good average autonomy. I'm going to work on a claim with Aragon. He has Malta forts, which I want. And I think Spain is not going to be able to help me by what I'm seeing right now. He's looking in trouble. I'm going to ally to Burgundy because Castile's not looking like a helpful ally, if I'm being honest. Get our tier 3. So I'm going to grab this one here. We want the yearly Republican tradition. Go ahead and seize land. We'll embrace the institution. And we can complete this mission here now. We get a cheaper advisor. Grab that guy. And we might as well upgrade him to max. He's too good to not. Diplo 4, which means we can get our building done now. Build our marketplace in our capital. Got rivaled by the Pope, which is unfortunate. What happened? Castile. Of course, when I ally Castile, this happens. I'm just going to go ahead and dissolve with Castile. I don't think he's going to be too valuable. We're going to go lower autonomy with those provinces that we just scored up. I'm going to rival the Pope. He has to be murdered. I'm not going to let him try to excommunicate me. He's just going to get excommunicated himself. I'm going to collect from Genoa just so I can improve relations with established communities. So I got to build 6 buildings in my capital. So I guess we'll build a fort and then we'll get excommunicated for building a fort, which is reasonable. I respect that. But I will go ahead and buy indulgences. I could improve relations with some of these smaller nations in Italy. Perhaps I could diplomatically vassalize them. I'm going to curry favors with Burgundy so you can help me against Aragon. Really? Never mind. We got our first selection. We're going to let the lottery decide and pray. We didn't pray hard enough. He's 73, so he's just going to have to drill. I'm going to go ahead and declare war with Aragon. I have a mill advantage on him, so it seems like a fine time to fight him. I hope that I can beat his navy, but I might not be able to. He has actual ships. I have trade ships. We're looking promising here. Oh, yeah. I want to save my AE here, though. I just want Malta forts and nothing else. These are troubling times. I thought these were troubling times, but this guy is an idiot, and he's MILF 3. Be patient, Aragon. Be patient. I'll be there in a minute. All right, so I got to go murder Aragon now. I'm going to end the war with Aragon. I'm just taking Malta and province over here for 2 releasables so that we can reconquest. So let's just go ahead and release Sicily, and then we can release Sardinia. And let's grab strong duchies. So we'd have lots of reconquest against these guys soon. So I'm going to grab promote burgers bookkeeping, and let's reduce our inflation. I want to upgrade this great project to rank 2 before the price goes up. Right now we have a negative 25% mod. Just go ahead and upgrade that. It'll be quite expensive, of course. We should be able to get rank 3 for free later, though. So we'll be getting that once we have this mission. We have to build 6 buildings, though, and we are nowhere close to that at the moment. For tier 4, I'm going to do expand temple rights. Surely I'll build churches, right? Let's seize land on cooldown. I get rebels. Listen, man, I'm right here, rebels. You thought you could trick me by going on this weird island over here? But I'm here. We got 2 more missions here. That's good. We got some papal influence, even though the Pope hates us, so not really didn't do much for us. Got this mission done as well. I don't even know what it does. Ooh, a 90% off advisor. I guess 75 wasn't good enough. Fair. I guess we'll go for the 90. Leader died finally. I'm going to pray for a insane ruler. I'm hoping this top guy gets elected. He did. Nice. Love to see that. 652 is not bad. Anytime an event like this happens, we're of course just going to hit the stab drop. No choice. I do need prosperity though, so I have to keep my stab at 1. I got this mission done here for having 800 splendor. We'll go ahead and Golden Age. I can also grab Justified Wars for the AE impact. And you know what? We might as well dream that we're the new papal controller. We're in the Shadow Kingdom just around the corner here. I'm going to improve with some of the OPMs in Italy. There's no need for me to murder them if they want to join peacefully. English Burgundy. Love to see it. Naples got excommunicated. I don't mind that. We have a truce for now, but I definitely could see that being a nice war. The truce is another 4 years or so. We're sitting at an average of 4% autonomy right now. It's pretty good. I'm going to hold on this mission for a bit here. It gives me another 75% off advisor. But I don't really want that right now because we already have one that's 90% off. Why do they give so many admin advisors that are so cheap but no anything else? Come on. I want a cheaper Diplo advisor. I have 5 here, and we're going to have to pick an idea group. I'm going to grab diplomatic for my first idea group. We're just going to hard focus on getting through that. I probably should upgrade my advisor for Diplo. Level 3 seems reasonable. I make a good bit of money, but not a ton. I didn't get elected. No. It's over. I'll get the next one. I'm going to start diplomatically vassalizing some of these OPMs here if I can. Might as well try. We'll start to vassalize Bologna. We can, of course, influence them and then send them a gift for some relations. We probably want to do that to all the OPMs. Just grab those guys, just start influencing them, and then we'll send them gifts. No need to murder these guys. Save the AE. I will ask Bologna to transfer trade so that he will have enough relations to be a vassal. Go ahead and vassalize Bologna. Vassalize Luzo. I'm going to want to improve relations around Europe, just kind of in the area, so I don't get coalitioned when I have to murder the Pope. Let's just ally to Lucca, and we should be able to vassalize them. Oh no, some horrible event that I'm going to alta for. Let's go. We got elected as the papal controller. That's an idiotic move, the papal states. I'll go ahead and pick the courier power cost. I could vassalize Lucca now. He likes that I'm the Pope. I'm going to send my armies over to fight Aragon again. Just a reconquest, of course. Although our truce with Naples expired and he's excommunicated, so we'll probably deal with him first. So I'm going to go ahead and declare excommunicated ruler on Naples. And we have the extra AE impact from being the papal controller, which is really nice. We could try to be the next papal controller. It probably won't happen again, though. And before you ask, I did not bird for the papal controller, nor do I plan to. I'll just grab the war taxes cost. I could get this ship trade power, but I'm not really using ships, so it's not really going to be that helpful. Got our tier 5 reform. There's some good options here. Like, I like this one if I want to use mercs, because it makes some mercs do not cost army professionalism. But I also love military engineering. I'll just grab military engineering. Aragon's kind of being a bully and trying to steal my rightful land, which I don't appreciate. Just go ahead and declare reconquest against Messina. Can't really allow the heresy that he's doing. I'm going to go ahead and send my guys over to kill Aragon. Still getting through diplomatic. We're a little bit over our relation limit. We potentially could subjugate more people if we wanted to, and we might want to. It's just I have so many relations, I don't know if I want more. We can't subjugate Siena, though. We probably could subjugate Ferrara if we so desired. Might need a little bit more Diplo rep, but we get more Diplo rep in a minute here. I'll just improve with neighboring for now. I haven't done a very good job of seizing land. I was supposed to do a lot better with my crown land, but I sort of failed. Because I have no mana privileges this game. And I was supposed to have, like, really good reform progress, but I haven't quite hit the mark there. I wanted it to be, like, 50% by now. And the war with Naples, I'm just going to take full annexation. He was excommunicated, so it's not super aggressive. Though I continue to ruin my crown land. And I just complained about how I was doing a bad job. So we're just kind of killing off Aragon here. Really, we're just trying to get our rightful land back, allegedly. May have to actually invade mainland Aragon for this, which we can do. Or can we? Not sure. I can certainly try. I could see myself getting killed doing this, though, if he brought enough troops. Well, his troops are up there, actually, probably good. Send the barrage. Had to. Grab the extra Diplo rep here. I think this modifier gets removed anyways later, so I'll just take it now to the Republican tradition. I think that it gets removed through some event. I'm going to end the war with Aragon. I'm just going to be having him return all these provinces. Not very aggressive, so we got our subjects pretty strong now. Mill 6 here, and so I can build my last building that we're going to need, which will be a barracks. So now I'll have 6 buildings. We can ally Ferrara and vassalize them. Might as well peacefully take some of Italy if we can. Right now my AE is pretty low, so I'm in a good spot to take some land. So I can either go after Milan or the Pope. Both are valid options. I guess we should peacefully take Mantua, but we have so many subjects now. It's getting a little out of hand, but you know what? What's one more, right? Let's go ahead and offer vassalization here. It's Mantua. We can't vassalize Siena because he's HRE, so we could also kill him. And also Florence, we couldn't vassalize him. So I'm going to declare war on Milan. I need 2 of his provinces to form Italy later. And currently I'm the papal controller, so it makes sense for me to utilize that. We won't have that for too long. I got this mission done here, which gives a random amount of power points. Then we finally got this mission here, which I believe gives us the great project for free. Or not. So the chat lied to me, and they told me that my great project will be upgraded for free. And I'm very disappointed that I trusted them. So, yeah, that's unfortunate. Because if not, I probably would have just upgraded this to 3 straight away. But I got betrayed once again by the chat. Go ahead and grab flexible negotiation. Going to finish off diplomatic here. And we might as well get admin 7. We're going to be going religious ideas. Just go ahead and grab religious as our second idea group. We're going to need Deus Vult for later. I'm going to grab the presidential system because I don't really know what else is good. Nothing, apparently. They all look bad. So I'm getting through religious here. I'm going to end the war with Milan. I'm just going to need to take these 2 provinces to form Italy eventually. A little aggressive, but not so aggressive. I'll concentrate the dev. I don't really care about the dev much. Then we just need to take a province from this guy, Florence. We gotta fight France to do that, so that's gonna be awkward. I don't really know how we can avoid that. The Mamluks broke alliance with me. They've betrayed me. I'll go ahead and ally to England now that we have extra room. He could help us fight France. I need to think about annexing some people soon, because I have way too many subjects, but I can't annex a lot of them for several years. Suppose we can defend the faith, and we could convert some provinces. I got a mission here done on accident, and I don't even know what it does. It gives me a tier 3 reform that's shiny. That's not the right one. It's this one. I'm confused about how this works. Does it give us an additional +1 random candidate bonus? I haven't been seizing land very well this game. I'm pretty disappointed in myself. But you know what? It's okay. Can't win them all. So I have 8 subjects, which is way too many. It's exactly 8 more than I would like to have. I suppose we'll start annexing Sicily and Sardinia. Mill 7 here, so we have cannons. I just need to get rid of these troops. I kind of hate these troops because they use sailors. Get out of here. No more wasting my sailors. Get out of here. I'm putting my foot down. They can no longer waste my sailors. Though I should recruit up some guys. Let's do 12-4-4 now. The tried and true. We'll do 2 stacks of 12-4-4. So we're kind of strong. Every time these guys recruit, I'm going to delete them. I really died, sadly. But we're going to let the lottery give us insane ruler. Just absolutely cracked. And I don't know why, but my game crashed. I'm going to save a few provinces here. And I need to full core those eventually and lower their autonomy because we're trying to get our reforms done and we're not doing as well as we would have hoped. But that doesn't mean we can't recover. I'm going to have to get rid of a nobility privilege. Let's just get rid of rights of council so we can give the integration policy. Grab a tier 7 here. Not sure what we'll want, but it doesn't really matter. Suppose we can grab this provincial governments. I'm just going to insult Muscovy. And maybe we even send the embargo on the Ottomans just for some power projection. We'll start annexing Sardinia as well. I need to get 3 subjects annexed, probably. I'm trying to start with the bigger subjects first, because it's going to hurt my relations with the other subjects quite a bit, and it's going to take a while to recover that. I'm going to build a few more transports to match my army size. I'm going to ally to Florence so I can curry favors to make him break with France, because I don't want to fight France. And I'm in no rush to kill this guy, either. My cheaper advisor died, and I've been holding an event here somewhere. Oh, I have to have an admin advisor to complete it. Okay, so let's just grab a level 1 admin advisor. Then we got this mission. And we'll get the 75% off advisor now. Go ahead and grab him, and then we'll upgrade him to a 5. We annexed our first subject, which surely will piss off the others. But I'm expecting that. Better start improving with my subjects specifically. So I do want to annex everybody, but that's going to take a bit. We'll see what our options are here. Hopefully, oh my god, 002. You know my game's crashing if it's the 002. And I'm not the Pope anymore. It's over. We got value out of the Pope, although we're now almost over GovCap. We could definitely not build government buildings, though. So that's great. It's only 1482. It feels like it's later. Just gonna lower autonomy everywhere we can, all the time. We need very low autonomy for our reforms. We do have Malta now. We could start upgrading it. Why not? We'll start upgrading it the slow way. Imagine. Waiting. That's crazy. Continue to get through religious here. I forgot to root out corruption. Should have done that earlier. Yeah, we're not giving you Malta. Sorry, Papal States, but you'll be dead too soon, so you won't mind later. I didn't realize I had a fort. I'm almost bankrupt. Damn, that was close. I could dev a little bit of crown land here. The idea was that I was going to be above 50 for a long time, but I haven't been above 50 at all, because bad. If I annex all my subjects, it's just going to get worse again. I'll probably not annex my subjects for a while, actually. I guess I don't see a point. Like, war is evil, and we shouldn't do that. That's what I've decided. I got a new election. Okay, so it's either decent, tragic, or tragic. It's tragic. And I'm multi-4ing again. We'll take this 266 leader, I guess. We just got to focus admin. Go ahead and seize land here. Finally at 50% so we get the extra reform progress growth. We should have been there many years ago. Many, many years ago. But you know what? What do you do? I'm just going to use my manpower slowly to upgrade great projects. So go ahead and start rank 2. I'm not planning to do any wars for a bit, so I'm thinking just let the manpower recover. And just try to get Malta up to rank 3 slowly via manpower. Got our tier 8 here. I'm not sure what we want, to be honest. If anything gives reform progress growth, we take that. Nothing does that. I suppose I'll do curtail burgers so they don't get mad when I seize land. I don't really know what else to take. We can start deving with Diplo points for Crown Land, though, because we're now caught up on Diplo 100%. We don't really need that much more conquest-wise. We just need Rome and this province here, but it's pretty dev, so it's going to be a lot of AE to take. So now 3 religious ideas. Get days full. I'll remove the Council of 10. It's not very good for us. I'm going to have Florence break alliance with France. And now I'm going to break alliance with him. It's the power play. I'm going to ally him again, just so I can make him reduce opinion of France, just in case. And now I'm going to break alliance with him again. We could dev a little bit more crown land now. We'll just dev lowest cost. Go ahead and seize land. We're getting our crown land up there. 60% is another breakpoint, so we can dev a bit more. Now you get 40% reform progress growth. So we get 1.9 a month. It's not bad. Going to waste a bit of our manpower, like we're slowly upgrading this great project. They excommunicated Florence, which is good for me. Like to see that. We'll get some papacy chance. Why not? We have just tons of points. It's going to continue to dev for crown land. Really trying to rush these reforms. Just going to recruit up to force limit or near force limit. Just another 20,000 guys. We're just going to focus on deving for crown land. Tells me we should go to upgrade Malta forts. Get rank 3 going. Actually, we need to reduce our inflation first. We will do that first, and then we'll get rank 3 going. That way we kind of have an idea of how much money we have left. I'll get rid of this bankruptcy-inducing fort, and this one as well. Go ahead and seize land. We should hit that 60% reform progress growth now, so we're really starting to ramp it up. We have an average of 3.8% autonomy. It's not too bad. I'll upgrade this great project to rank 1 at least. It gives 5% for rank 1. I'm not sure if I want to spend the rest of my money, or more of my money rather, but rank 1 seemed reasonable. Reformation could happen any day, and the sooner it happens, the better for us, because we're relying on the next age ability for province force forecast. So I got our tier 9. We only have 2 choices. Can have 2 all power cost, or a little bit of autonomy change. I think the autonomy change will be better for what we're doing, considering that we need good minimum autonomy, or average autonomy rather. It's the birth of colonialism, 1500s. More deving for crown land. New leader here. Let's see what the lottery has in mind. It's not the worst. So this done here, it reduces the Republican tradition cost, which is good. Definitely. I have to build universities for this, which is not going to happen. We hit 80% crown land. That's plus 70% reform growth. Process reformations here, which is good for us. We want the age ability. Although I would be happier if we had got through a lot more reforms. I feel like we're just a bit behind where I'd like to be on reforms. Probably kill the Papal States last, as far as forming Italy goes. I'm nearly capped on my manpower, so let's just throw some into the Malta forts. Suppose I'll drill while I'm just kind of hanging out. Florence was excommunicated. I probably should attack him. I suppose. I've been putting this war off for a while for no reason in particular. So I'll just go ahead and declare it. Call in Austria. I'm just being lazy. But it is one of the last provinces I need to form Italy, besides Rome. So I'm going to go ahead and grab the 1 province in this war. Even with the excommunication CB, it's still pretty aggressive. But we do need the province. It's also going to ruin our crown land. Yeah, we lost 3% crown land for that. But it doesn't really matter. Let's go and waste a bit more manpower over here. Just a slow upgrade of Malta. We don't need Malta upgraded very fast, so I'm trying to be a bit efficient with our money. Just so we have more money for later. I didn't realize, but I'm very over gov cap. I probably got to build some gov buildings. We're going to have to embrace the institution, which will be very expensive. 900 to embrace the institution. Not as bad as I thought. Mill 9. We're closing in on Tech 10 to use seize land. I'm going to go ahead and dev just a little bit more. I'm trying to get to 90% if I can. I'm so far ahead of tech that I can't really get the tech that early. Just shy 1 click away. Or not. 2 clicks away. There we go. So we got an extra 10% reform there. We've got 90% crown land. Pretty good. Of course, it's all just to get our reforms done. So we can grab our tier 10. I'm not really familiar with republics, so I'm going to look through these. Our tier 10s are just kind of bad, if I'm being honest. But I guess we'll grab the av and possible policies. I have to say I'm a bit disappointed with those, though. We'll waste a little bit more manpower just because we're kind of chilling for a bit. Malta forts will slowly get there. New election. Let's pray to the RNG. Ooh, that's pretty bad. We got to put that guy in the army. Put him into the drilling cycle. Got a mission down here. This one's really weird. It's like every country does not have a spy network of at least 25. I think it's just very luck based if you are able to complete that or not. So we got Aben 10, and we can go exploration now. We got to do some shenanigans in the New World, so we might as well get that going. I'll go ahead and grab the Burger's Privilege. Grant New World Charters. Just go ahead and grant New World Charter, get that Explorer, and I'll send my entire fleet to explore. It's the only way. We'll see what's going on in the Caribbean. I got a mission here that gives me extra colonial range just for going exploration. Sure thing. Oh no. Listen, I don't want to go to war. Ottomans declared war on me, which is very annoying. Guys, I've been drilling my troops for years. I've been waiting for this. I don't have Tech 10 yet, so I gotta kind of chill for that. Because I'm sure Tech 10 is a pretty big breakpoint. So I gotta go hide for a bit. The war goal is probably Constantinople, yep. Listen, that's rightful Venetian land. Why do you want that? It is kind of annoying because I would rather not be in his pointless war. Did we finish our great project? We did. Cool. Now we just need to get our tech up in January. We could start marching towards the Ottomans. I suppose. Or, you know, we could go for France. We already have his capital sieged. Maybe I don't have to even do anything. Kind of seems like a foolish war, if you ask me. But the AI decided that it was the way. But I'll go attack him as soon as I get tech 10 here. And new units. So go ahead and grab that. And we'll grab the new units. Got our tier 11. Still looking for reform progress growth if they have it. They do not. I'll just grab the morale for this tier 11. Suppose I can grab morale from the church now. So I just got plus 20% morale. Now we're a little bit more competitive with the Ottomans and France. Still way behind, but better nonetheless. England's actually here. That's crazy. I'm going to take a screenshot to prove it. Just going to grab the coexistence policy. It's not like I actually plan to colonize. I just need to get to Mexico, which looks like Spain's already sort of gotten to Mexico before me. Or rather, Castile, there's no Spain. Now, I probably should go over there and help siege down France, but it's safer over here. I like it over here. I like how Austria is holding on to the Ottomans' capital. He's like, I want that. Got a mission done just for exploring. We get a colonial development boost, which is interesting. Not that we really need it. It's just interesting that Venice has it. I'm just chilling in this war, honestly. I'm too busy to help or something. We see what we need to see over here. We'll probably just end up no-CBing someone over here to get to Mexico. So I'm going to have my ships grab my troops, and then we're going to try to make a run for it. The idea is that we want to get over to the New World. So I'm just going to send 20,000 guys over here. Well, my colonist should get there first. Maybe. I don't know. We'll find out. Or maybe we all die at sea. It's always a possibility. But at least we escape Europe. The Ottomans are still being stubborn. They like France. Okay, they don't like him that much. So I'm just going to have the Ottomans in duel with France. I don't really want anything from him. Maybe an apology, but he won't really give me that. But now we can all agree that Constantinople is rightful Venetian land. So at least there's that. It's got the first age ability. We're going to do religious wars. So we made it to Mexico. We got a new ruler. Our ruler died. Although he was going to lead glorious battle, the Aztecs, so it's kind of sad. But now we got a 135. We're going to put that 135 into the army so he can lead battle against the Aztecs. I suppose I could get a claim. I was going to know CB, but, well, okay, I guess I can't get a claim because I can't see a Tommy. Now, I could find a Tommy, or I could just know CB. I guess we'll just go ahead and declare war on Totonac. Sure. Someday I need to start tinking my Republican tradition. I don't know how I'm going to do that, but I'm going to do it. Probably we need to think about that sooner than later, though. Maybe the next election we will rig it and pick the one we want. Gotta grab a conquistador. Well, I want my leader to die, so I put him in the army, but unfortunately we have to conquistador. And we're down here because later on we want to switch to the tier 1 that Mexico has. Well, not Mexico, but you get the point. I'm just going to go ahead and declare no CB against the Aztecs. They just have rightful Venetian land. I'm going to end this first war. It's just going to be grabbing this province here. I'm going to end the war here. I'm going to grab 3 provinces. It can't be 4, or that would put me up to 5, and a colony would form. Wait a minute. They try to sneak me with this colony. I'm going to delete it. I'm done with exploration now. I'll just get rid of it. And I'm going to pick up admin ideas. We need the CCR. I suppose we could focus admin. Oh, we are. Okay, well, we'll continue to focus it. How about? I'm sure I lost some crown land there, too, which is annoying. Nothing a seized land can't fix. Actually, it is something a seized land can't fix. I don't know why, but it no longer does 5%. Probably because... Oh, it's because these guys are immune to losing land, I bet. Because increased leverage, yeah. We'll get rid of that. Like, I want 100% crown land. They're ruining my immersion. There we go. I should be able to take it away from the ability now. I guess we'll hunt for the 7 cities, because why not? Why is this called Mexico? Why do the Venetians want to rename it to Mexico? Let me know in the comments. Was it like a toxicity thing, just to kind of make it a little wrong? You're like, oh, this is going to be funny. I'll go ahead and ask Austria to prepare for war. Hopefully that's enough. It is. Okay, so we're going to declare war on Papal States, calling Austria. And we probably don't need Austria, to be fair. It's just I'm lazy. And I'm going to intentionally pick one of our guys here because I want my tradition to get tanked. We'll just go ahead and pick the top option. We're going to core up these provinces. So we're coring up Mexico and a couple others. Mexico, I mean. I was saved by a princess. Thank goodness. Now I'm going to give her my money for some reason. Seems like a scam, maybe. I'm going to lose some tradition here. That is the dream. Tradition is bad. I'm probably eventually getting rebels in Mexico. Or not. Wait, why not? They're not even mad? Why? Oh, they're already Catholic. Wow. They got converted so fast. More reform progress. We're almost to tier 12. Of course, we need tier 13. Damn, but they're definitely scamming me over here. There's no doubt. There's no way. We got our adaptability here. Just what we needed. Oh, yeah. I forgot I was at war in Europe. I'm in the war with the Papal States. I'm just taking a couple provinces because I want a connection. Because it'd be kind of awkward. I will lose a bit of crown land here, though, which is annoying. A lot of crown land, really, like 5%. I also don't have any admin points because I just got an idea. But that's pretty typical move of me to do. Nothing to see here. Also over my gov cap again. But, you know, that's normal. I won't have any gov cap issues once we switch to Italy, though. I don't think so anyways. Go ahead and seize land to get back to 90. That way we're getting our reforms done faster. Just about to hit our next reform. And it's just a matter of getting that last reform, which hopefully won't take too long. I'm hoping 1540-ish, because that would be not bad. And grab our tier 12, which I don't know what they are, but we'll figure that out. Republics kind of suck for the later reforms, I'm not going to lie. Like, this is decent, don't get me wrong, but it's not good for me now, I guess, was why I'm complaining. I'm going to put my ruler in my army. I need my ruler to die so he can be reelected. So I got to get my tradition down. I'm trying to time it so that it kind of happens at the right time. We don't want it to happen too soon. So I actually figured out that I don't need to take my Republican tradition, so I've been kind of trolling. But you guys know what not to do. I'm going to grab indebted to the burghers. I just need a bit more money. I want to build something nice, but I can't afford it yet. So I'm just going to take a handful of loans. The reason I'm doing this is because I figure I'd rather get the canal building now, because I feel like the canal could be a useful thing to have. Let's go ahead and build that. My plans for part 2 involve conquest over here, and having the canal as an option seems like a great idea. We do want to get out of debt, though. The idea is that it takes the canal a long time to build, but we're going to pay off our debt in the meantime. So we only have 1% loans now. That's good. We're just trying to get into a good position for the next part of our campaign. I'm going to start building some heavy ships. We want to have a good fleet. We are going to be Italy, after all, which I have no idea if historically had a good fleet, but maybe they did. I'm going to build probably up to 50 transports for now, and then maybe we'll get some more heavies as well. So we're at force limit for our Navy. I believe we need to be at force limit for our Navy for a mission as well, if I recall correctly. So I got my tier 13 now. I don't even know what these do. Random candidate bonus. I'll just go with the max absolutism. It doesn't really matter what I go with, to be fair. And then we have our government button. We are ready to go and form Italy now. So 1543 to finish all our reforms. Not too bad. Not as good as I wanted, but I probably could have made it a bit faster, to be honest. But I don't think it's really too bad for what we're going for. We can go ahead and form Italy now. Hit yes, please. We're going to switch to a theocracy. I need to figure out what I want with the theocracy, to be fair. So tier 1, we did clerical state. Tier 2, we'll do global trade power and extra merchant. We'll do education of the theocrat for tier 3. Tier 4, we'll do expand temple rights. Tier 5, military engineering. Tier 6, we'll do particular secular. For tier 6, we'll pick this one. Tier 7, we'll do mercantile tithe. Tier 8, we'll do curtail the burghers. Tier 9, we'll do pursuit of knowledge. I think selecting the monarch skills is good. Actually, it's going to be terrible because I realized that I am doing open public elections. But whatever. Go ahead and grab open public elections. This is the important one. Our tier 10 and also our tier 13. We'll just grab the religious unity for our tier 11. Nothing else seems that great. Tier 12, we'll do the gov cap. So we'll just grab the gov cap for tier 12. And finally, tier 13, we're going to do the 30% war score cost for other religions. And we're going to pick a militarist candidate. So now that we're Italy, our plan all along. So we have a little bit of an awkward issue here. I miscounted the CCR, and now we're going to have to make adjustments to the plan, because I thought I was going to be at 75% CCR, but that's not the case. Like, not even a little. So now it's awkward because we need plan B, and plan B is a little sus, if I'm being honest. Man, I didn't want to use plan B. So I'm going to go ahead and state up the Mexico land, the stuff that has Aztec culture as its main culture, at least. I'm not sure if my capital got moved, but maybe it did. Oh, a capital's in Rome now. That's actually a good thing, though. So I'm going to exploit dev in my capital. So now we just need to unstate everything, and then we're going to restate Mexico. And then we're going to promote culture and culture shift. Wait a minute, how is this 100% of the culture? How did I unstate my capital? My only thought is it wasn't a state to begin with. But that's very odd, because I wasn't expecting to have 100%. Oh, well, it is what it is. I'll just go ahead and culture shift here. But I don't see the tier 1 Aztec thing. I think we made some mistakes here. Well, that's awkward. We can't even get the blood theocracy that we were supposed to be able to get. We can make it work, but it's going to be bad. Like, really bad. I definitely made at least one mistake here, but not two. So that's good. Basically, all my perfectly laid plans, apparently they weren't that perfect, because now we're going to have to, I don't even know what we can really do. We have to dig really deep to make everything work right. I'm talking like really deep. But we restated everything, and now we're going to declare war on Canpec, OCB. Let's grab the free company over here. Austria, I don't want to hear it. Bad things are happening to my nation. Life gives you lemons. You make, I don't even know if we can make lemonade at this point. So I'm just going to take this province over here and question my life choices. This wasn't the plan. I got tricked. I got bamboozled, if you will. I forgot that theocracy doesn't work with the blood. It's only the monarchy. I'd have to be an odd tool, and that's not what I really want. The only reasonable thing to do at a time like this is to release everyone. So we'll just go and release everyone, because this is the only answer. But it's going to be some good lemonade, so it's fine. I don't even know how they're loyal. They won't be in a month thick, I'm sure. I even have the integration policy. Okay, so now we're just going to make lemonade here. And to do that, we're going to have to give up the rest of our land. This was not the plan at all. Not even a little. There's still so much that needs to be done to make lemonade. But I'll go ahead and return these provinces here. I got to get rid of all my provinces so I could bankruptcy to become Mayan, and that'll fix the problem, I guess. But then I'll be an OPM. So I just really needed a challenge because I felt like I was doing too well in this campaign. I don't know. I'm just trying to cope at this point. So I'm just going to have to get rid of all these provinces over here. But yeah, this plan is perfect and has no flaws, I'm sure. I really can't see a world where this doesn't work, to be honest. I'm going to go ahead and declare war on Siena. Call in England, I guess. We can't go bankrupt yet. Let's just sail titles for 37 ducats. That's not going to work. I got to get rid of my army, or at least some of it. How can I take no loans? What do you... It's the fleet. It's the fleet. Okay. I'm going to just delete the fleet, the whole thing. We scale, don't worry. I'm just going to offer Rome, because I don't want it. It's bad. Excellent. Now we can declare bankruptcy, and everything is fixed. So guys, everything is fixed and perfect now, because I'm Mayan. And don't worry, these subjects, they may look disloyal, but that's just a visual glitch. This gets worse over here for some reason. Apparently this goes down by 5% in the new world. All right, guys, so here's the plan. We're just going to have to rebuild a little bit, right? We can recover from this. It's not a big deal. I mean, like, look, we have a 15 dead province. That's huge. So basically the plan is we just got to complete this mission up here where we get permanent CCR until the end of the game. And then we're going to have max CCR. Because right now we have 68, but that's just for exhaustion. That should be 70. And we'll get the extra 5% there. We'll be at 75%. And we already have max province fourscore cost. So we got this. If you guys want to see a part 2 where we try to recover this run, then you're going to need to like the video. If it's 1,000 likes, we'll go ahead and do that. And if not, I'll be okay not continuing it. I really will. I don't even mind. But with that said, have a great day.